Good evening. I am your last of the first. So only 5 more left, so that'll get you depressed. My name is Alan Leeds, and I'm here to entertain, amaze, and astound. Does anybody know what the end of August, what's happening at the end of August? I'll give you a hint. In New York City. Close. The United States Tennis Association has the U.S. Open. So that's the U.S. Tennis Open. That's when they start playing up at the end of August, beginning of September. And I had 2 friends last year go to the U.S. Open. And they got there a day early, or 2 days early. You know why? To see the sights of New York. I mean, how could you not go to New York and not see the sights of New York? And guess what sights, the first thing he saw was a hustler. And the hustlers on 50th Street and below were me, and above that was Perry Yan. And he would go around, and I would go around, and let me show you what happened. This is what I heard they told me this hustler did. He comes up to the group and he says, "Hi there, how you doing?" He goes, "Welcome to New York." And you know what I have? I have here $4. But these aren't just $4. These are magic $4 in my hands. Because in New York, people don't have $4. What they have when they do what? When they do the New York twist, is they end up with 20s. And that's what we do in New York. We take your 1s, 10s, 20s, and we make them more. And with that, guess what one of my friends said? Do it with my money. Do it with my money, yeah. Do you happen to have a bill? Well, I'm glad you do. Good. And can you please put your initials on the bill, just on the front of it? Okay, thank you. You can hold on to that pen for a second. And he took the bill. Now, if you were up 60th Street, you know Perry doesn't create 1s to 20s. He creates 100s. And I'm certain you want something more than a $20 bill, right, for your efforts. So this is what he did. He took the bill and he folded it in half. Notice my fingers do not leave my hand. He folds it again. He folds it again. Another one. And he opened it up. And yes, for the entertainment pleasure and the monetary reward, he gets a $100 bill. So this $100 bill is for you. Thank you very much. Let's give him a hand for getting 100. Oh, I can take that back too. Thank you very much.
Oh, who is that? It's him.
Well, but you know, I don't know what you're complaining about. It's a genuine imitation bill. And you know what that means?
It's real.
That means on eBay, it's right next to Phil Ackerley's bookmarks.
Bookmark. Whoa.
Okay, so that's what happened on his first day in New York. But then my couple, they had the second day. And where did they go? To the U.S. Open, sponsored by the United States Tennis Association, sponsored by Penn. And what I'd like to do is like to recreate what they did on their first match that they saw in the U.S. Open in Flushing Meadows. What they had was they got some souvenirs. This is a souvenir ball and a souvenir U.S. Open glass, and this is a genuine imitation platform tennis thing. And what they did was they got to see a doubles match. And for a doubles match, do you play tennis? You look like someone that could play tennis. Very soon, I think you're going to. And your name is?
Austin.
Austin? Would you help? Would you help me for this? Okay, I'm going to teach you how to play tennis. It's pretty simple. Before I start, what we're going to do is we're going to play a game of tennis, and it goes 15, 30, 40 game. And you and I are going to be partners. And we're going to get to have some fun. You can stay right there. You don't have to move. Now, we have a ball. We have a court. You know what else we need? Anybody know what we need?
Racket.
Our racket, that's right. So you know what I have, Austin? That's right. I have a racket. And of course, it's a small racket to go with the small balls and things like that. Now, there's a forehand shot and there's a backhand shot, Austin. So what do you want to do? You want to take a forehand shot with it or a backhand shot? Say forehand. Okay, so this is what's going to happen. I'm going to put the ball in my hand. You're going to take the racket and swing close to my hand. Don't hit my hand. It hurts. Okay? And then we're going to see if we're going to do this. So, I'm going to put the ball in my hand like that. I'm going to pick up the racket. And what I want you to do is, just swing at the ball. Perfect! That was great! The ball went exactly where we wanted it to go. We went right back onto the cup. So that's 15 left. Nice shot. Good. Okay, so Austin did an awesome job. Now it's my turn. Now, I don't have that good of a forehand, so I'm going to have to use my backhand, okay? Now, my backhand is I'm going to take the ball like that, put it in my hand, throw it up, and hit it. And I can't do the same that you do to get it on top, but I can get it to go underneath the cup like that. So that makes it now 30 love. 15-30. You got the point? I got the second point. For the third point, we're going to use a trick shot. We're going to call it the magic flick. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the ball and we're going to do a flick for it. And the flick is going to be done. I can do it anywhere. I can do it. Well, let's do it in my pocket. Whoops. I'm going to take the ball, put it in my pocket like that. I'm going to take the racket. I watch carefully, and I'm going to flick it. And by flicking it like that, I cause the ball to come right underneath. So that's now 40. 15, 30, 40. My last point is always the hardest. So I have to do what I call a flick twice. Or a flick plus. I take the ball, put it in my pocket, I flick it, and I twist. Now, this is the US Open. That little ball is hard to see. It's not amazing. So instead of doing that, what happens if instead of producing the ball under here, I produce a big tennis ball? And that way, we can win by using a tennis ball. Now, by the sound of your applaud, I know we have a problem here. You gave me a genuine dollar bill, and I gave you a genuine imitation dollar bill, right? So we have a tennis ball. And someone have a hacksaw? Oh, a hacksaw.
You do.
Oh, you got it. So watch.
What a hack.
Take this. And if I look inside here, notice it's a number.
Got your picture on it?
And does it have my picture on it? Glenn, open it up. Let's see what it has. This is for you as a souvenir. It has Glenn's signature on it. Notice. Notice the Glenn signature. So, Glenn, you get to go home with a genuine imitation bill. You get a signed autograph bill. And you go home with a tennis ball. Has a little problem on it. Well, thank you very much, and have a good afternoon. Sorry?